news, so we'll get some reactions, let's see.
I would now like to take on the issue of civilian casualties. From day one in this war, Hamas has provided statistics to global media, who have copied and pasted them as if they were coming from a reliable source. Despite our protest, this has continued for nearly 8 months, and it spits in the face of our brave heroes who have paid the ultimate price to fight this just and moral war. It's time to put this to bed. On Friday, Prime Minister Netanyahu revealed our government's assessment on the current civilian casualty figures in the ongoing war. For the first time in public, the Prime Minister said, "We believe we have killed in excess of 14,000 terrorists, and sadly, around 16,000 civilians." We would expect everyone to now take these figures as a genuine estimate from a free democratic country that fights in strict accordance with the laws of armed conflict in one of the most challenging urban warfare scenarios in history. Let me make it clear, every civilian casualty is a tragedy. That would not have happened if Hamas hadn't insisted on using their own people as human shields. Unlike Hamas, we don't run to the media with numbers. It's virtually impossible to provide exact figures during an ongoing war. As UN spokesman Farhan Haq said yesterday at a press conference, in the fog of war, it's difficult to come up with numbers after being asked why the United Nations had suddenly halved the number of children allegedly killed in Gaza. I would now like to take on the issue of civilian...
Alright, so, yeah, you want to hear my reaction? I'd say, this, first of all, if you don't know, this is propaganda, this is called Hasbara. Okay? That's just the word for it. What's this guy? I mean, first of all, he's the best of the best. Israelis are the best of the best. Even when we do shit wrong, which Zionist is Judaism done, secular Zionism, is like the state of Israel, is Judaism done wrong, but even when we do it wrong, we do it better than the Goyim. That's my opinion. First of all, some say he's wrong, but he still does better than America. Israel's freaking awesome. Israel's freaking awesome. The Americans, everyone will tell you, I'm posted about this, everyone will tell you, you can't beat the civilian to combat death ratio that the Israelis have achieved. You cannot beat. No one has ever killed less civilians than the Israelis. The numbers they're releasing, right? No one has ever killed that little. Everyone kills more civilians than that when they go to war. There's no one that can kill less people than Israel does. So I'm saying even the bad Jews, or not bad Jews, even Jews that are doing it wrong, you heard it here first, or you didn't, I don't know. Have you heard that before, doing it wrong? How Jew are you? How Jew do you? How Jew? How Jew? How Jew? How Jew? Jew. Me, a, Jew. 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 Anyway, this is freaking awesome, but I've understood that there's a strong sentiment that the destruction of Israel is the harbinger of the Messiah, meaning destruction of the state. Let's be very specific, because Israel is a biblical nation that cannot be destroyed. It's God's apple, or whatever you want to call it. It's God's, for reasons beyond me. I mean, you can read the Bible and see for yourself. I don't know what you think, but God has his eyes on Israel, so you can't kill him. Israel cannot go. You can't go. Israel's a land, a nation, it's everything. Israel's like a whole thing. You can't get rid of it. You never will, never can, never won't. Because it won't be forgotten from the mouth, from the mouth of his seed, his zarai, ki, because, or so that, ki, kafyod, loy, lamed aleph, lo, not, or, si shachach. I think it's I really don't know, but I think on the spot it's taf, shin, kafres, ti shachach, it's forget, they will not forget. Mi pi, from, mem is from, pi, heyod, mouth. Pez mouth. So P is my mouth, no? I don't know how it works. Zara is his seed. I don't know, we should look it up. You're not supposed to quote verses without having it. I could look it up right now, bro. Why are we being lazy? What's on my search history?
At iHerb, we make and sell the best health and wellness products on the market because we know what...
And they're gonna shut my thing off, I don't have music on it, right? I want to play you a song. Okay, anyways, I was getting confused. I don't remember what I was doing anymore. Thank you. See, it's the first one. Thank you, Hashem. It's in Devarim. That's the final book, right? Bereshis, Shmois, Vayikra, Bamidbar, Devarim. We're in Devarim. What's this saying? Censor the name of Hashem? What this says? Wait. Oh, okay. Anyways, we're in Devarim, but I can't see which. Why is it being so funny? We have to open it. Okay, 1 second. Just playing with this. Move that button. Alright, anyway. So we have, what does it say? It says, V'haya ki simtsena oisoi ra'ois rabbis. V'tzois v'onsa hashiva hazois lefanav le'ed ki lois yishachach mi pi zaroi ki adati as yitzroi asher hu oisa hayom b'terem avienu el haaretz asher nishpati. I don't know the context. I don't even know if I know the translation. So great. You want to try it? V'haya. Haya means, and haya means was, past tense. As in haya hove v'yiya, past, was, is, and it will be, like 3 forms of havaya, existence. So the vav before changes the tense, so it's not going to be, even though haya is past tense, now it's, and it will be. The haya becomes future, so it's existence in the future. The vav makes is and, will be. But it's not the hove, and it exists, instead it will be. The haya, it will be. We have here yud, hey, vav, hey. You see that? We have in this verse, we have a yud, hey, vav, hey. We have the 4 letters of yud, hey, vav, hey. In this first word right here. Okay, ki, kaf yod. It's like because. Dang, we'll see how the English translates it after. But we'll do an English translation in Safari or Chabad. Sim sena. 3-letter root word, okay, is a great way to start when we're not sure. So, motze, mem, tzadi, aleph. Find. Motze, matzah. Motzi, matzah. Finding the matzah or taking out the matzah. Because yotze, or otze, with just the tze, is the 2. See, we can break 3-letter root words into 2-letter root words, and that's considered advanced, even Kabbalistic. The ta'af is a prefix. You. There's no dot, so it's not timtsena, so it's simtsena, it's a sav. And it's a chirik on the bottom of that sav, so it's sim. And followed by a mem, right? Sim, because the mem followed. Under the mem, what's that, those 2 dots? It's like, it looks like a chirik, but there's another one on top of it, right? That's called a patach. It doesn't do nothing, it's just feminine, you understand? I don't even mean that it's feminine in Kabbalistic sense, it probably is, I have no idea, I'm saying that like, it doesn't do nothing, look what it does. It's sim. What did the mem do? It just received the sim, see? Sen, tzaddik, with a segol, that's 3 dots now, we went from 1, 2, 3. So it's e, sim, tse, followed by an aleph, which is silent. There's no nikud under it, there's no point under it, so it doesn't have a sound to make by its own aleph. And it's also, in this sense, a feminine letter, like we just said, in the same way as the mem of sim. So sim and tse. Sim, tse, na. Nun sofi, that's a final nun. It's a nun, one of those letters, 5 letters, right, that have different form when they're at the last letter of a word. So they look different when we're writing our Torah scrolls. These letters, if they're appearing in a word at its last letter of that word, the scribe is going to draw them differently. 5 of letters, 5 of them. We call it as an acronym the sounds of those letters, but not in the order that they appear in numerics. I don't know why it's in this order, but it's in this order in all the books. Mansipach. Mem, nun, tzadi, pei, I guess, tough. Mansipach. The first one is last. How interesting. Mansipach. Other than that, it's in order, though? Hey, wait, other than that, it's in order. No, by the way, it's a chish to me. I never understood this. Mem, nun, mansipach. No, it's not in order, because the mem and nun would be, because it's right. 40, 50. Tzadi pei is 90, 80. So it goes 40, 50, 90, 80. And then the last one is really the first one. It's 20. What's this? Right, okay, yeah. Mansipach. 40, 50, 90, 80. 4, 5, 9, 8. 45, 98. 45, 98. And then 20, right? Or 2. 4, 5, 9, 8, 2. More fully out is what? Who knows? Okay. V'haya, right? And it will be. When, now I translated it different. I didn't translate it as because. And I'm doing this based on the context, okay? Based on what I taught and based on the context, I'm liberally loosely translating. And now you see why it's hard to translate into English, okay? Because there's loose translations and you don't know how to translate it as when it's the way. And you have to be liberal about it. It's very, the only one that I saw that like really blew me away. Not that I've seen all of them. Maybe there's really good English translations, but the one that I can tell you if you're asking me which one to go for, if you're not yet with Hebrew, or even those that are with Hebrew should go for, like I think it's a really good book. Aryeh Kaplan has Hebrew and English. They sell different versions. They sell one only his English. They sell, I mean, he printed two, his same book, one only the English and one the same thing but with the Hebrew as well. So I would say get that one, but or get both. I don't know, maybe they're different. You should get both, but it's really good. It's really good. Aryeh Kaplan, ARYEH KAPLAN. Most prolific modern writer of Jewish works, absolutely. Translated to essential Kabbalistic works that predate the Bible and anything else that we have. Well, the first things would be, let's say, like Sefer Raziel HaMalach. That's written by an angel, and I don't even know when he wrote it. Maybe he didn't write it that long ago. Maybe he just wrote it, but probably not. Probably wrote it that long ago. It's an angel, okay, so that's different. Talking about human books, the first two that I know about, and I think that anyone probably can know about. No, one of them is ancient. The other one's old, but I don't know how ancient. We could check right now. First of all, I'll just say Sefer Yetzirah. I mean, they say I think Abraham Avinu wrote it, or Adam. It was either Abraham or the first man, Adam. Right? So I'm saying that's ancient, bro. That's the first book ever, you know? So Aryeh Kaplan translated that into English. I'm just saying. It's a very, very Kabbalistic book. Very deep. Okay, and then he did Sefer HaBayir, which is like the essential Kabbalistic text. Maybe one of the first. I don't really know how that works, but yeah, he translated. I'm just saying, he wrote a lot of books. He wrote very detailed pamphlets, short and concise. Tzitzit, the four-fringed garment of a man, not a woman. Interesting. No, a woman don't wear tzitzit. Why? Is it mitzvah to say shezman grama? Is that what it is? Is tzitzit because you don't wear tzitzit right? And women don't do commandments that are a mitzvah asay, which is a mitzvah of asay, ayin shin with the sin, with the down on the side, so sin, hey, asay shehazman, that the time, shehazman, shin, hey, zayin mem nun, that the time, grama, gimel reish mem, ayin, I don't know how to spell that one, grama, causes, gorem is to cause, I don't know what to put after that, gorem, gimel reish mem, I don't know what the suffix is after that. Women are obligated on, and tzitzis, the four-fringed garment, I think is a mitzvah to say that time causes, because I don't believe you're commanded on them to wear them at night. I don't think, right? When someone goes to sleep, I don't think they wear their tzitzis. I think I've worn tzitzis to sleep, and I'm sure maybe people do, but I don't think you're at a stage where you're fulfilling the commandment when you do it. People might even have a second pair of tzitzis to put on when they wake up in the morning to fulfill it. Maybe that's what the talit, the prayer shawl, is all about. I'm not sure. There's a separate blessing on that. I don't know. Alright, so vehaya kisim tena, and it will be when you will find that thing after the nun, Sophie, it's supposed to be on bottom of it, okay? It's a command, it goes oisoi, it, okay? It's oisoi, it, aleph taf vav. Re'ois, rabois. Ra'ois is plural, the vav taf makes plural of the two-letter root of resh ayin, evil, wickedness. Rabois, again, the same thing. The vav taf makes plural of the two-letter root word reish beis instead of reish ayin. Rav, which is great, numerous. So plural of wicked, plural of great, or a lot, or manyness. And then now again, plural. See the vav taf again, so plural. Vitzares. So the vav prefix is and the two-letter root word here is sadik reish tsar. Tsar is like an enemy. You know, I don't know. Lebanon, Jordan was. Egypt, Sidwar, I don't even know what these things are. The answer, Vav Ayin Nun Tav He. Vav is a prefix in the end. I mean, what's the root here? Ayin Nun, Ayin Tav He. Why is it changing all of a sudden? The answer Hashira Hazois. So I'd say, oh, you know why? Now we need this. Look, here, this is what we need. This tells you where to pause. We have the song notes, okay? So let's read it with the song notes, and then we know where to pause. Vihaya. Right, we're at the top right here. Okay, Vihaya. And it will be. So I don't know how to sing it. I sat with a guy who gave me a short lesson the other day. Just try to learn. Vihaya, and it will be. He, when. Oh, but the key goes with the simsena, so. When you will find. But Because look, this song note looks like it goes with Oisai. No, I don't know how that works. Kisim Sena Oisai. When you will find it. Or him. You will find it. I don't know. Ra'is, rabbis, so plural of wickednesses that are increased or many. It's sorrows and afflictions. Or afflictions. I don't think it's an enemy. I think it's translated that. It's affliction. Oyev is an enemy. I was thinking of why was I thinking of Oyev? Because it could, I don't know. Maybe they come together somewhere else and I've confused it. Sorry. How do I just translate it? Affliction, yeah. So sorry. The Ansa Hashira Hazais Lefanav Le'aid Hiloi Tishachach Mipi Zarai. This is a full stop. This little thing is called an asnachta. Let's give me a marker. This is an asnachta. You see that? See this? Asnachta. The dude told me like almost every verse throughout scripture has one, and it's meaning like every verse is really split into two thoughts. Not literally every, but like almost. That's what he said. I didn't check him on it, and I don't think he meant it in that type of way, but I think he meant like you'll just find it everywhere. And I know that for myself. I've been looking out for him every day because someone already told me that. It wasn't so new to me. No, that's, I mean, not that's everywhere, but that way, but that it's a full stop. You know, someone told me that once, that it's not just a full stop. So that's really helped me in reading scripture, because I know where to stop. You understand? It's so helpful. I don't know the other ones, though. We have to learn. Shiloh's gonna learn. His grandfather's gonna teach him. His grandpa's, like pretty much Shiloh's uncles all know how to do it really, really well. My brothers also probably all know how to do it. Probably all my brothers know how to do it besides me, probably. And then my brothers-in-law all know how to do it also. You know? I'm the only one that doesn't know how to do it because I'm like a bad kid. I'm a good boy. Shiloh will attest that I'm a good daddy. Alright, Bahayaki Simsena Isai Ra'is Rabbis Tsaris. And it'll be when you will find it afflictions that are many and pains, the answer, and you will answer, and I don't know who's answering, but I'm almost positive it's answering. You can look up what's Ainun. But I don't know how to translate this word, but we could do it. And she answered. Is this the biblical Hebrew? Is it the same as their... Here you have Mount Meron across from Tzfat, which is the capital of the Galilee and the capital of Kabbalah, some would say. Directly across from Tzfat, you see all the time. You always see wherever you are in Tzfat. It doesn't matter where you are in Tzfat. You cannot turn around. You cannot go out of your house. You cannot go from one room to the next. You can't lift your eyes to the window. You can't do anything in your house without looking directly at Meron. And ask anyone who's ever been to Tzfat or lived in Tzfat, and they'll tell you that. When you're in Tzfat, Meron is your whole life. I mean, you just see it everywhere. You can't not. I'm not even talking about the fact that there's pamphlets of Zohar Rajbi with pictures of Meron also on it for free on your sidewalk and on your steps every day, and they're putting new ones. Not even going there, and that's true. I'm talking in your face, physically in your eyes. You see it there. You can't, everywhere you go, it doesn't matter how many buildings you build, you can't block Meron, the view. It's right there. Tzfat is on a mountain. There's a valley. And then there's another mountain, and it goes up again. And that's Meron. It's huge. And you can see where the buildings are, and that's the settlement of Meron. You can see on top one big building, and that's the marker. That's more or less where Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai is buried, you know. And you can see that. You can see that. From the capital of the Galilee, what you're looking at is Meron. So this is Meron, this picture, all right? There's other people buried there too, and there's other events that have gone down there, books that have been written in the caves there, I believe. Okay, here, this guy's giving a good translation. You see this? This is our verse. And the many evils and troubles befall them, then this poem shall confront them as a witness, since it will never be lost from the mouth of their offspring. For I know what plans they are devising even now before I bring them into the land that I promised on oath. So, this, who's singing? It's a girl singing. Who's the song? The song is singing. The song is feminine. Oh, that's why I was so stuck. I couldn't figure out what was going on. The song is singing. Okay, fine. What's this song? Torah is our song. She's singing to us when we're afflicted. Ansa Shira Zosafanav, his face. Whose face? I don't know. Le'aid, as a witness. Le is two. So you have Lefanav, two, ten, his face, two-letter root word. Yod Vav is his something. I don't know why it's Yod Vav, not just Vav. Maybe it doesn't work. Lifnu, I don't know. You could have Lifnei with just the Yod, but can you have Lifnu with just the Vav? I've never heard of such a thing. I don't know. Le'aid, again, you have the Le. The Lamed, it's true. Aid is Ayin Daled, witness, testimony. I mean, if it wasn't aid with a Tzerei, if it was Le'ad, Ad would be until, like. Anyways, ki loy sishachach mi pizare. So we had ki as a second word here, right? Ki was the second word here. Vaya ki. And it will be when or because or just, or ki could be different things. I don't know. What's ki? It's kaf and yod. What's kaf and what's yod? But ki, they try, right? I don't know. So the fun of eight. So when afflictions, v'haya, and it will be kisim tena isai, when you will find it. Ra'is rabbis, many afflictions, v'tzois, and I'm sorry, many wickednesses. Ra'is rabbis and many wickednesses, v'tzois is afflictions. The ansa hashira hazais, and this song hashira, the song hazais, this, the song, the this, the ansa is, and she will answer. The hay at the end, the tough hay at the end means her, and the aynon is answer, I guess. Yeah. Vav is the prefix and. Aynon, interesting. See, I'm learning a lot. 2-letter root words is not so focused on. I don't know why, but it's very basic and advanced at the same time. It's very Kabbalistic. It's very basic. It's very advanced. I always thought the suffixes were 1 letter, and the roots are 3. I don't know, but you see 2-letter root words, 2-letter suffixes. Anyways, hashira. Right, so ha, the hey is a patach under it, ha. It's a prefix, that, I don't know. Shir, 3-letter root song. Shira, song feminine, I guess. Hazois, again, ha. Hey with a patach, the or that. Zois, 3-letter root word, this. Zois, Yehuda or something. Zois is like zeh, which is this, but zois is different than zeh. I think zois is something. No, zeh is something you're pointing at, I think. Where we say, zeh eli v'amdeu, this is my God and I glorify him. What's zois? Zois is something I'm holding, I feel like. I don't know. I think so. I think zois is something you're holding. Lifanav, lamed is prefix, pen is the face. Pen can also be, I think, blessed, but it's face. Yod vav is a suffix. It's masculine, it's them, his, I don't know. Le'aid, for, lamed is again a prefix for. Aid, ayin dalet is a witness or testimony. Ki, so that, just or because, so that, just or because, ki. Loy, no or do not or won't. Loy, no. Lo, no. As opposed to ken. Kaf, nun, sofi, which would be yes. Lo, lamed aleph, lo. Si shachach. It's not al ti shachach. It's not saying do not. Alien lamed, which means you shouldn't. It's a command. If it was a command, this is not a command. This is not saying don't forget. If it was a command, it would be aleph lamed. Al ti shachach. It's not aleph lamed, don't forget. It's lo si shachach. It's not forgotten. It won't be forgotten. It's not forgotten. Key difference of the placement of the letters there. If you saved us. Imagine if we got the Bible and God was like, switch the lamed out of the aleph, and the Bible said like, don't forget it, bro. We're pretty much done because but it doesn't say that. It says, we won't forget it, bro. We cannot forget it. It's so engraved in us. It's so engraved. It's engraved. Through what? So that's why we're in Meron looking at, okay, Kiyadati, right? We said the fun of the eight. This song is a testimony. What song? He's going to sing to you. To your face as a testimony that you won't be forgotten from. Which song? So I think it's alluding to the Zohar itself. I think that's what we're saying, because you can see Yochai here. You want to see Yochai? Let's pull up the pen again. Who's Yochai? Yochai is his father. He's going to explain it. I don't have to try to find it. Can I try to find it? Okay, so like if we take the last letters, right? Of Zarai, Mipi, Sishachach, Ki, Loi, Sishachach, Mipi, Zarai. Those 5 letters, right? Yod, Aleph, Yod, Yod, Aleph, Ches, Yod, Vav. Right, so it's Yochai. We can spell out, if we rearrange letters, we can spell Yochai somehow, right? Yod, Vav. Let's move the Ches here, the Aleph, and then the Yod. Yeah, Yochai. That's the father of Rabbi Shimon. But what does it mean, like, actually? What does it say? Get a shot level, normally. What's it actually say? Besides being an allusion to one of the many things that means. It means everything. What does it actually mean? Because I know his Yetzer, his Da, Dalet Ayin is no. T, Taf Yod is a suffix, yeah. Beis Yitzray. Yetzer, Yod Sadik Resh is a form, or his Yetzer, like his Yetzer, is like his inclination. Yetzer Toiv, Yetzer Ra, inclination good, inclination bad. like, Vav is the suffix, his, Yitzro, Yitzra. Tsar, we had before, we had Tzoros right here, Tzoros. So everyone has their own Yetzer. Is that the same as like Tsar? It's not. Is it? I have no idea. The Nikudot are way off, they're way different. I'm saying, like, is it? I mean, from a 2-letter root word, if you change the Nikudot around, you also have different things. So, like, there's a lot of different roots and stuff, and they mean different things. But it's probably fair to say that they're related. Absolutely, they're bonded, Asher, that. Yeah, that's what it means. But it means that. But it's an interesting word. Why? Because Aleph before a word means I will. Shar is like Shira, sing with song, Shira, right? Shin Reish. Like Hashira, right? So it's very interesting choice of word. Asher, that. Yeah, it means that, but it's also an interesting choice of word because it means I will sing, right? I'm just saying if you want to now start thinking 2 thought processes at the same time while we're translating. Hu Isa, that. Hu Isa, he does, or he did, or he does. I don't know, it depends on the Nikudot, and I'm not so great on my dikduk. Dikduk is biblical grammar. Dikduk means precision. I think dak is fine. Dak means fine. Very something that's very fine. Thin. Dak means thin. Okay, kidat Yitzray. Because I knew his Yetzer that he made the day before I brought him to the land that I promised, that I swore. I know, says God, I know my creation that I create, and I know this before I bring you to your promised land. So no worries, you're not gonna forget nothing. I got you. I'm carrying you through this. It's not on you guys. I'm not giving you a command. Like, don't forget my Torah. Like, nah, don't worry about it. And you can't really forget about it. That one's on me. We have commandments to study Torah and to teach our children Torah. But to forget the Torah, we are not commanded. We're promised we won't forget the Torah. There's no, as far as I know, there's no commandment to not forget the Torah. We see right here, it's written. It's not a command, though, not to forget the Torah. It's a statement. So we're never, ever going to forget the Torah. We have a command to study and a commandment to teach. But we will never forget, and that's a promise and oath that's written in the Torah. Because Hashem knows our form. Our Yetzer is considered inclination, but it can also be like form. Yetzirah is a level of formation. Yetzer are forms light. Sefer Yetzirah, book of formations. So he knows our form, Asher Hu Isa, that he made. Because he made our form. Yeah. The day before he brought us out. What does that mean? He gave us a form the day before he brought us out to the land that he promised us. He gave us a form that day. Asher Isa Hayoim. I know what plans they're devising. Oh, he's talking about plans? How did I mess up the translation so different than them? I don't even know. But honestly, I don't know who translated this. I'm not sure I like it. Fine, let's go back. What's this? Chazeh. Haves bechezve reishi al mishkevi va'alu ir v'kadish min shemaya nachisa. Whoa, yo, I love this. I feel like the v'kadish min shemaya nachisa, I think is famous. What is going on here? It's 314 in Connecticut. 314 is numerics. Shin for 300. Yud for the 10. Daled for the 4. There's a name of God that we have on the tefillin. We have a shin, and the mezuzah we have a shin. Inside the mezuzah shin, there's a shaddai. I believe it says, you open up the scroll. On the other side of the scroll, it says shaddai. Shin, Daled Yud. It's the name of God that I understand means, has to do with the one who said to his world, die. Shahu Amar, like Shahu, he, the shin is that he, Shahu Amar Lamai, die. He said to his world, enough. Stop. When it was expanding from the being that he created. So Shaddai is that stop. That full stop. We put it on a doorpost, we put it everywhere, put it on our tefillin, we put it everywhere. Our shin is everywhere. Put the shin. That's the shin. It's like I don't know, it's our shin. Yeah, here it's easier to read than that website. They didn't have the Nikudot set up properly. Like meaning like they were mushed. Okay. Chazeh. Havayis? No, that's not a chivik. There's no Nikud there actually. That's part of the song. It's Haves. Bechezve Reishi Al mishkevi va'alu ir v'kadish min shemaya nachis. What is the holy watcher? Kare v'chayel v'chein amar goidu ilana. Yeah, v'katzitzu. Why is there a dot in the tzaddik? V'katzitzu. No, v'katzitzu. Because it's not v'katzitzu, it's v'katzitzu. The emphasis is on the middle tzaddik, the third letter, not the fourth letter. V'katzitzu. Anfayhi ataru af yeh. The dot is that it's not af yeh, it's af yeh, where the hey has emphasis. Af yeh. Uvadaru. Yo, by the way, I think this is Aramaic and not Hebrew, but I have no idea. Uvadaru. In Bey. Full stop, es nachto. You see that? Tinud. Chevsa. Min. Okay, just because I'm too zoomed in, that mem should be with that nun. Min. Tachtoihi. Vitsipiraya min anfaihi. Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I mean, what else can we say about Israel, you know? Can we get more reaction videos? I don't know. What about this one? Stupid.